in the first half, but I think you were a little bit of, leery of that potentially happening in this game, that you had to get out into the transition game, worried a little bit about the half court. Newberry did a great job in that first half.
Yeah, they did. And I tell you what, in that second quarter, I don't think we've had a spurt like that since I've been here as far as just struggling to score the basketball. Couldn't get anything going to the rim. They did a great job. I felt like a lot of times we took the ball out of our own hands, and we weren't sound with our decision making. And I think that at the end of the day, that's what Newberry tries to get you to do. They try to get you to make plays, and they did a great job of that. And then not only that, I know the stat sheet's not right, but in that first half they were killing us on the glass. So we had to do a better job of that, and I think we did in the second half.
And that was my key. I think you mentioned it too. You have to be able to board the ball in a game like this. However, they continue to get second chance opportunities. But I think what I'm more impressed with, you did not allow second chance points.
Yeah, we didn't. But you know what? We gave up some offensive rebounds there, especially in that third quarter where I felt like we had an opportunity to really close out the game. We gave up some second chance opportunities, and we can't do that. We got to be a little bit better than that. I felt like there were some 50-50 balls that we were tipping instead of grabbing.
You still in the second half, I think we just executed a lot better in the half court.
Yes.
And Maddie Sutton really was the driving force today.
Absolutely. Maddie's one that has improved. She's improved drastically, and she's worked on her game. She comes to extra work every day, and that kid came to Tusculum as a walk-on.
Yep.
And like down the stretch, on the road in Newberry, we've only won here, one time in 10 years. We're going down low to Maddie Sutton for a bucket, and she delivered tonight. I mean, she was massive, and really proud of her. And then, I tell you who else gave us some great minutes was Maya Belton. Although the stat sheet may not show it, her energy really got our press going, and I thought she gave us great minutes tonight.
You worked on your press line. You're going to see 28 turnovers, 12 steals, but, how much did the press kind of really ramp them up and really force them to make some mistakes?
Well, I think what it did, especially in that third quarter, you got into their bench a little bit, and I felt like, although there's still some things we got to clean up with it, I felt like it got the game going at our pace.
Yeah.
Like we got moving, we started running, we were able to get in transition, we were able to get to the line a lot. I mean, the key stats I look at, obviously you look at your field goal percentage, but, in the second half, I felt like we shot the ball really well, 50% in both quarters, but we got to the foul line 28 times, and that shows a team that's attacking, and I was really pleased with that. So I think the press got us going downhill more and got us attacking more.
It's not a game you probably write home to mom about. I said it, but really that way we finished the game, very impressive with the way, Mia Long comes in and does what she's supposed to do, have the ball in her hands and finish at the rim. Where that wasn't happening in the first half, she was able to do it in the second half.
Yeah, I think that, Newberry plays a different style than they played before defensively. They switch everything, and, normally most years we do the same thing, except this year, but, they had us thinking a little bit, and then I think at halftime, the kids, once we kind of sat down and talked about it, we were able to make some adjustments at the half, and Mia Long was able to beat Mia Long. I mean, the big thing that I saw from her is obviously down the stretch she knocked down free throws, but finished with 15 points, another multi-steal game for her, and I thought she showed a lot of growth, and she has all year.
All right, now another long layoff. You got Wise conference game, December 18th. You have that long time, to go. Does this? I mean, one game in about 18 days?
Yeah.
Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
So 2 games in that amount of time.
Yeah.
Does that help? Do you need this time right now?
I think we need the time because I'm gonna be quite honest with you. We haven't played a complete ball game yet, and I think there's a lot of things that we get to work on, and I'm gonna approach this time just like almost preseason. There's some things that we have to get cleaned up, and I just told our team this. I said that we have the ability to play with anybody on any given night, but we're going to have to clean some things up, and we're going to have to get better. So as a coach, I like practice more than games anyway. We're going to get after it, but they're going to have some days off too. We're going to hit the road and recruit a little bit, and I think it's much needed for us now.
Good win.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Especially here, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He's Pioneer coach Devan Carter. Pioneers get the win. They knock off Newberry 61-47. Game 2 of our doubleheader is on the way next. Stay with us here on the Pioneer Sports Network.